I'll show you how to do this tatted motif. This is 5 group of flowers joined together to form a single motif. I've demonstrated in drawing format also. This is how we are going to do. We'll proceed with the first motif in this way and go with the second, third, and a chain, another ring, and this big ring and a small ring. This will be followed by chain, and this group of flowers will be worked, followed by chain and another group of flowers and a chain, and this will be the last group of flowers, and the chain will be attached to the first motif. Let me show you stepwise how to do this. Now let's begin with the first motif. There is a ring of 10 double stitch, picot, 7 double stitch, picot and 3 double stitch. This will be worked with the shuttle thread. I have joined ball and shuttle thread together here, and I'm going to form a ring now with the shuttle thread. And simultaneously I'm going to hide these tight portion of the thread. That is, these two threads I'm going to hide in between this ring. Now we can cut these two threads. And work with the knots over it. That will be the third knot. Now let's work with the 10 double stitch. Also I'm going to go a bit slow to show you how the knots are formed. Keep this shuttle thread parallel between the fingers and move it from down to top, keeping the shuttle thread straight. Now pull this left hand thread slowly to form the first knot, and now I'm going to move the shuttle thread from top to bottom, and I'm going to leave the thread, keep the shuttle thread straight again, and the knot should be formed from the left hand thread over it. Again I'm going to show you. This will be the second knot. First knot. Shuttle thread is straight and the knot is being formed. Now move the shuttle thread from top to bottom. Keep it straight and pull this left hand thread to form the knot, and also this ring thread should move freely. Now I put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knots, 2 more knots. With a bit of practice we can work very quickly. 10 double stitch, picot. For picot we are going to leave a bit of thread for the first knot and place the second knot over it. Now 7 double stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull this thread to make the ring big. 6, 7, picot, pull it again, 1, 2, 3. Now this will be the first ring. That is, this is the ring. Now I'm going to work with bigger ring, very near to it. Make a ring and work with the knots. 3 double stitch, 1, 2, 3, and join to this previous picot. Keeping the shuttle thread straight, we have to place the knot. And try to move this ring thread so that a knot will not be placed. This should move freely as I'm showing you for us to work further. Now second double stitch. Now 6 picots followed by 1 double stitch in between needs to be placed here. 1 double stitch, picot, sometimes the thread gets tangled. We'll have to work slowly. I'm sorry about it. 3, 4, 5 double stitch. This is the 6th picot. Double stitch, 7, and 3 double stitch to close this ring. Now this part is completed and we shall move with this ring, that is 7, 3 double stitch, a ring of 3 double stitch. Ring will be formed with the shuttle thread only. 3 double stitch, and join to this previous picot. Bring the thread out and move the shuttle in, keeping the shuttle thread straight as I am showing. Move the left hand finger slowly to form the first knot, and the thread also should move freely, and place the second knot over it. And now 7 double stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double stitch, picot, and we have to work with 10 double stitch to close this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull this thread slowly, and the ring is formed. Now the first part of this motif is over. We have to work with the chain part. We have to reverse our work this way. Now wrap the ball thread loosely around this finger, and knots will be formed from the shuttle thread. So shuttle thread will be straight and the knots will be formed from the ball thread. Shuttle thread will always be straight. One, two, 5 double stitch we have to do here, picot, and then 6 double stitch, and then a picot again. Then 5 double stitch, 5. This chain is formed, and now to work with the second part of a flower group, we have to reverse our work again in this way. And form a ring from the shuttle thread and place knots in the usual way. Ten double stitch, now join to this picot. Seven double stitch, followed by picot, and then 3 double stitch to close this ring. Close this ring. This is how we have to do. Again join to this picot. Now again 6 picots separated by single double stitch in between, and then 3 picot, 1 picot sorry, and then 3 double stitch. Close this ring, and this will be continued, and I'll get back to you when I'm doing the last group. I've completed 2 groups of flowers, and I've pulled this now, and I'm going to show you how to form this chain and also join it. We have to reverse our work again in this way. and wrap the thread, ball thread, around this finger of the left hand. We have to work with 5 double stitch. 1, 2, 3, 5 double stitch, and we are going to join to the previous picot of the previous chain in this way. I hope it is very clear now. You have to join it here. This is how we are going to do, and then 6 double stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, picot, 5 double stitch, and reverse our work to work with the flower part. I'm going to reverse my work again. And work with the flower part, that is 10 double stitch, and join to this picot, and then 7 double stitch and 3 double stitch, and close this ring. And this will be continued, and I'll get back to you to show you how to join the last part. To complete this motif, this last ring should be joined to the first ring picot. Now I have already done 3 double stitch and have joined here to the previous ring. Now 7 double stitch, seven, and here this portion we have to join to the first picot of the first ring. Keep it in this way on top of the thread, and bring out the thread now from the picot. Insert the shuttle, keep it straight, and place a first knot, and over it place a second knot, and see that the thread moves freely again, so that it now doesn't get locked. And now we have to work with 10 double stitch, that is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's close this ring now, keeping the motif straight. That's it. Now this motif is completed, and we have to form chain. chain from the ball thread, and again we are going to join those 2 picots to the previous chains. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring the thread out in this picot. Six double stitch. Six. We have to join again to this picot. That is the chain of first ring. And now we have to place 5 double stitch again to close this chain and join to the first group of flowers. We can cut these 2 threads. And join it here. To secure it tightly, we can place one more knot here and cut the thread, and with the help of glue we can stick those threads together so it will not come out. Now this is done. Thanks for watching.